What's up, everybody? So Thanksgiving just passed. We're in the last month of the year, and I've been thinking about how I should start this off, trying to set everything planned for next year because I have set year goals for me. So I'm just trying to really think about how I'm gonna start it off. And I guess one helpful tip I was thinking about is to make a schedule, to make sure you have a schedule for the morning, and make sure it's anything like step number one, making your bed. Number two, go take a shower. Number three, eat breakfast, and then start thinking about the things you need to get done during the day. Also, remember to stick to your promises. Remember to stick to your plan. If you can't keep a promise to yourself, you can't keep a promise to anybody else. So remember that your promises mean something. Your words mean something. You can't just say things and not act, because then that just makes you a liar and no one can rely on you, right? So it's part of this growing up. This whole process that I'm making is me trying to grow up and become a better person. Be able to do things on my own. Become completely independent, because I'm starting late, but I'm starting now, so that's the only thing that really matters. But remember, people can help motivate you too. Anything can help motivate you. Watch something to motivate you, but remember to make a schedule. It's very important. It's gonna clear your mind instead of just like wandering through life, like you don't know where the fuck you're gonna end up. If you know where you want to be, know what you have to do, take steps, take baby steps, anything, but just do it, and yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys updated on other stuff. I'm trying to make another longer video, but right now this is all I really want to talk about. It's all been in my head. I've been in my head a lot, and just trying to clear my head before the year ends, and not wonder what the fuck is gonna happen next. I want to be able to know what I'm gonna expect next, so I can be fully prepared and I can face it straight head on. Hear the sirens. Be safe out there, people. Be safe. Show love everybody. Remember that if you love someone, make sure it's unconditional love, no matter what situation, whatever they're in. It doesn't matter. Like, if you really love that person, you're gonna be there for them, no matter, even if they treat you wrong, even if they do stuff that you don't like, you're still gonna have to show them love at the end. So keep your promises, which is also a big step as making a schedule, because it's a big commitment, not even to other people but also to yourself, having a commitment to yourself. And yeah, just like growing and being healthy. That's toxic. All this toxic stuff I'm leaving behind, man. And you really should too. Leave everything behind, all this toxic stuff, because it's really, where you end up, and it's just a cycle that your brain you think that you just have to hold on to because it's just used to it, right? But success only comes on things that are uncomfortable, things that you're scared of doing, right? And that's where the change is, and that's where it can, it's a chance, but it can get way better. But just remember to hold your promises, keep a schedule, and stick to the fucking plan. What's up, you guys? I'm here for another video. I've been walking around thinking, and there's a lot of people who are depressed right now, right? Like I talked about before, like people are like, the holidays is a hard time for people with who have been through stuff, because it reminds me of stuff, or just like being close to family, and they have problems. But we notice that there's like a big gap in between what is metaphysical and what is like not physical, right? Like, there's stuff that is not physical, that like a proof is you have a thought, or air. Like air, you can't see air, you can't hold air, you can't touch air, but it's there. Your thoughts, right? Like, before you think of something, like say you're hungry, you decide to make a sandwich, you have to think it, right? These are things that are not in the physical reality but exist into like a different dimensional. So we have these gaps that we want to fill, that can't be filled by material objects. So we do things like watch like a documentary. Sometimes like you change the channel, you watch the Discovery Channel, and then you see something like about animals, and then all of a sudden it's like you've been craving something like that, you're just super interested in it, and so you just get interested, right? This is things that you need to feed your soul. You need to feed your soul. Believe in God, read the Bible, get in touch with nature. There's different religions, there's different spiritual practices. There's some that will benefit you, some won't. You have to be smart, you have to pick choose, but you also have to remember that we there's this gap that you have to fill, that is not going to be filled by anything physical or anything you can hold in, because like, we don't live forever. So remember to believe in something higher than you. It also has to do a lot with fear. Like, whenever you're scared, you realize, like, oh, I'm in danger, right? But if you believe in something higher than you can never be scared, because you're always going to be protected. So believe in something more spiritual, believe in something bigger than you. Realize it loves you, it wants to teach you. It's deeper. It's like a father figure. It also comes as a mother figure. It also comes as a friend or something, right? Like, there's all these gaps that we need as human beings, because that's how we think we need a human interaction. But it's also like, it'll teach you a lot of stuff. Look into it, be more spiritual, be nice. A lot of unhappiness is, right, karma, right? If you're bad, you're gonna just get bad things happen to you. So remember to be nice, remember to show some love to everybody. Don't be too hard on yourself either. You're not perfect. Whenever you mess up, remember that you're just like, you were not perfect, so you can't be perfect. So don't be hard on yourself either, because that would just drain you down, and then you'll forget about everything. And just go throughout the day remembering that there's something bigger than you, something better, and it loves you, and it'll show you. The more you think about it, the more it'll show you how real it is. You'll see some coincidences happen in your life, and you'll notice them, and you're gonna be like scared. Some people lose their minds trying to understand it the wrong way, because they know it's something there, but they think it's like a ghost, or they think it's like this thing that's evil. But if you stand energy, it doesn't die, right? It could be negative and positive depending on how you react to it. So you have to think of it as love. You have to think of it as a sign. You have to learn from it, and then you have to go on with it. And yeah, that's all I have to say. What's up, you guys? I'm gonna do another video. This one's gonna be about persistence and not giving up, being true to your word. So I guess, all right. Remember, the things aren't always gonna go the way you plan them. Things are gonna flow the way, like the universe decides to make you go, right? Because there's gonna be some things that you can't control, because you really can't control everything. So there's gonna be a road, right? It goes up and down, up and down. And the main thing is to not focus on the road right there, but it'll help you stay focused. So remember about the end result. So not the path you're trying to go to, but where you're trying to get, the top part, right? So remember to stick to that. You have to find ways to keep reminding yourself, like I'm gonna say buy, like, maybe get a bracelet that gives, there's of something, right, a picture of something that reminds you of, hey, remember, this is what you're trying to do, and this is what you're trying to get. So that'll be a good deal. Maybe the phone, when you have like a background wallpaper, put a picture of something that you think would remind you of whenever you open your phone, like, all right, this is why I'm doing this is why I'm getting up in the morning. Also too, like, when you wake up in the morning, some people are motivated, so that could help too. As soon as you wake up, you see the time on your phone, you see the picture in the background, like, all right, this is why I gotta get up, this is why I have to do this is why I have to do that. I already said, make a schedule, stay persistent with the schedule. Most importantly, you have to promise yourself very deeply. Like, it has to be like a very promise to yourself. Even like it has to do a lot with self-love, because if you're doing this, do this for yourself. It's basically loving yourself to the ultimate extent, giving yourself what you deserve, going for what you deserve. So you're working on this, so you're doing it for what you deserve, because that's self-love. Because you love yourself so much, you deserve the best, so you go out and get the best. And stay focused, stay persistent, don't give up, even if it seems impossible. It's better to stay to the program, because once you set a blueprint, it's not gonna be as hard as you think. It's just the little things, the little bumps that can knock your brain off course, so you can't remember what the next step is, or your heart is too hurt. It has to do a lot of heart. So be emotionally in your control, emotional control too. So don't get too sad. You can be sad, but don't let it stay too long. So yeah, change your mind, stay focused, and stay persistent. Don't give up. Yeah, they're not. It's not easy. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's one hell. It's worth a try. Cause you want to love yourself. So another thing is forgive yourself for the things you did in the past, but to be able to step ahead, leave the past behind. There's new beginnings. There's this karmic cycle. Do things out intentionally, out of the love in your heart. So when you have good intentions, the only thing that can happen is good things to you, because there's this karmic cycles. There's karmic cycles that you do. So when you do something, it's not what you do, it's what the intent is. So if the intent is like something you wanted to do that was good for you, like you wanted to save up for yourself so you can't be out here helping too much people, but out the outside it seems like you're being a bad person because you can't help, but on the inside you're doing it because you want to help yourself. So it's a good intention. Also, there are bad intentions, so make sure you check your intentions. Check your intentions. The positive energy is going to come back like twice fold. So yeah, just have good intentions. Positive energy is way stronger than negative energy, and it's very absorbent. So you want to pass the energy around. You want to be able to tell people, like, yeah, you can do anything. So that'll just bring the energy full cycle into a karmic cycle, into a karmic loop, that you'll just keep getting good things happening to you. And I've seen that lately because I've been checking things out lately. I've been learning a lot about energy. I've been learning a lot about wisdom, and yeah, overcoming my struggles. I still have a long thing to go, but I'm getting there slowly. And next year, I for sure have a plan, for sure. All right, much love to you guys, and peace out. Hey, what's up, you guys? So I'm trying to make a new video for some things to improve on 2021. Your life, maybe, like I said, make a schedule, believe in God. I've done a couple of topics before, but this one I want to talk about picking your friends wisely, choosing your friends closely, picking the people that you're going to be around with closely, because they're going to affect everything you do in the rest of your life. Because, okay, let me get some examples. All right, sometimes you're going to get influenced. You're going to get influenced to do things you might not normally want to do, or something not natural that you usually do. So you're going to go like, maybe you'll like it, maybe you'll try something new, but we already, by the the older we get, the more we know what is right and wrong, right? Because when you say that people are young, they are immature. Sometimes they make more mistakes or something, but that all has to do with mentality. So and I'm not gonna say the younger you are that you're not smart, or you're not wise, but it's just a saying, I guess. But okay, people can be young and they can be really wise, really mature, all depending on how most of the people are around them act. And if you see how they act differently than them, they will show more mature traits, right? People will show more mature traits than other people. And that, I think, that has a lot to do with individuality. So you know yourself, right? So you study yourself. You know what you like. You know what you dislike. You try new things. You're like, all right, that's cool. That feels good. You try something else. Or like, no, that doesn't feel that good. I don't think I'm gonna work with that. I'm not gonna try that again. So that's how we learn from life what is good and bad, because we feel the experience and we know what is good because we feel the energy of it. You feel happy, you feel bad, you feel sad, you feel scared, you feel angry. All of these things will tell us what is wrong and right. So pick your friends wisely. If your friends are like constantly, I'm not gonna say they're just joking around, right? But there's a little truth into the factor of what you listen to, because everything you listen to, a little bit stays. Depending on the area of what the topic is, it might hit a certain personal spot. So if it hits something that's very emotional to you, you will remember it because your heart is full of memory. Your heart remembers the emotions. So you will take that a little bit deep. You people but playing around, right? And you shouldn't take it seriously, but it's not their fault. They were under the agenda of something that they've been following, of not knowing themselves. Okay, so pick your friends wisely if they're doing that. Also, you know, if they're doing good, if they're bringing you up, showing you positivity. And I'm not saying always being bad things or like things that are uncomfortable, because sometimes people need to tell you things so you can learn. I've been there before, like I've made mistakes, so I'll take the, what do you call it, the wisdom that people give me, maybe do this, do that. And even if the tone is not the way you want to hear it, is the information in the end of what come out of it is what is more important. So people will tell you the truth, they will try to make you better, and even don't hold grudges. You know, they'll tell you what you need to do, and then they won't hold a grudge. You know, it has to be all love. It's just at the moment something needs to be told, and after that you just remember it. You make mistakes, you learn from it. People tell you so you won't do the mistakes before they even come. You can learn from other people's mistakes, but also, you know, make sure you pick your people around you, the energy that you're gonna have around you. So if it's positive, it's damn sure to hold on to. If it's not, you might need to cut it off, or might let you know what is your boundaries of what you want, how you want to be respected, right? Because if it's self-love, you want the utmost respect from people, because you know you deserve that respect, because, well, you deserve that respect when you are a loving person. So if you are a loving person, you know, you show your respect first. You love people for the way they are in the first place. Sometimes, a lot of times, you give them the benefit of the doubt. But if they show you they're not the good people, you might be able to judge them after that, right? It's because you did the choices and you judge the choices. Judge people by the choices they make too before you even become friends with them. But other than that, just remember to keep the energy, keep your friends wisely. You don't necessarily have to cut them off. Maybe you just tell them, like, hey, you should start doing this, and they understand. You can keep them around because they learn. You know, they won't do it again, and they understand, and they learn together. Now you guys are growing together. So, yeah, yeah. I want to say that, and God bless everybody, and stay true to your words. Stay individual. Learn who you are. Learn your likes so you know what you like. Go experience new things, and yeah, just life. You know. Have a good night, you guys.